Hello, welcome to Hoylake Veterinary Surgery once more. If you look out the window, believe it or not, amidst all of the wind and the rain, spring is approaching. That means muddy dogs, that means hay fever's on the way back, and it also means we need to pay more attention to our tortoises because they're going to get ready to wake up. And it's a time of year that we are frustrated constantly because we get people coming in with tortoises that haven't eaten for 6 to 7 weeks, and really we struggle to do anything. So a couple of hints, tips, stuff like that, just to give you the heads up so that we can get to these guys and we can fix them. So here are some tips to help. Number one, timing of waking these guys up. You should, all the way through their hibernation, have been weighing them to make sure that they're not losing weight. If they lose a significant amount of weight, it means that something else is going on. You need to wake them up. If when you go and you check in the box, there's feces or there's urine in there, they're reserves that they should have had working away with them. That means wake them up. If they start moving around within the box, wake them up. Here's a really handy hint. So if we take our tortoise out of our hibernation box, it's hibernating. You're not waking it up just by picking it up. If you pick it up and it's moving, the answer is you need to wake it up. Now, how do we wake these guys up? It's really simple. You warm them up. You introduce them to a little bit of ultraviolet light, but overall you increase their temperature. You turn the heating up in the house. You supply them with some external heat source and you give them some warm baths. Now, really brilliant bit of science. You see this? It's a built-in temperature monitor. You don't go out for a walk on a cold day, come in feeling cold and getting a lukewarm bath. It doesn't do anything. Well, the same with these guys. Giving them a lukewarm bath is not going to do anything at all for warming them up. So you run a bath and you stick your finger in it. If it's too hot for your finger, it's too hot for the tortoise. It's above 39 degrees. If you stick your finger in and it feels nice and hot, that's 39 degrees on the dot. That's perfect for these guys. You're going to put the bath up to about the level of their lower jaw and you're going to leave them in there for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The other thing we'll often do is we'll mix in some Reptile Boost. Reptile Boost is glucose, it's vitamins, it's minerals. The idea of it is if they drink this, they get some energy, they get some vitamins and minerals. It helps balance out their system as well, their sodium and potassium levels. It helps give them the stimulus to eat. Only thing to remember, because it contains glucose, is when you're finished, give them a rinse off. Get rid of all of the glucose, otherwise they get a bit sticky and it can predispose them towards skin problems. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to bribe them with really smelly food. Anything that they love, whether it's tomatoes, whether it's cucumber, whether it's strawberries, blueberries. Go down to Tesco's, raid the fruit and veg aisle. Whatever you think of that these guys will eat, get them going. I don't care what they eat to start with. All I want to do is get that first mouthful of food, the next mouthful of food. Long term, we'll put them back on better stuff. But it's just that initial getting them to eat. That's what we want. By the way, other supermarkets are available. Third thing we want to do is, if you are failing, then be early. Get them into the vets. We can stomach tube some food into these guys. We can stomach tube some Reptile Boost. We can give them some fluids. We can give them B12 to boost their appetite. We can check them for infections and we can stuff them full of antibiotics to get rid of any upper respiratory tract or sore eyes or anything like that. If they come in at week 6 or week 7, I'm sorry guys, but they're really trying to die on us and we're going to struggle to turn them back around. Get them in at week 2, get them in at week 3, we stand a chance. So be vigilant, get going with your tortoises, and if you're in any doubt, please give us a phone call at the surgery. We'll be happy to answer your questions.